Okay. We are live. Hello, everybody. How are you? This is, for want of a better title, Beer with Claude. It's kind of a lighthearted get together I like to do every week. Oh my gosh, somebody even joined me right away. Neil, you're right on top of this, man. Hello.
There you go. How you doing?
Good. I am doing okay, man. You're sounding like a New Yorker, like me. You know what I'm saying here? I am doing really good. I have a big announcement to make. We've been.
Oh, great.
Have you ever? I'm a part of the year I live in Winter Park, Colorado, up in the Rocky Mountains, and we've had a tremendous fire. I think 13,000 acres.
Mm-hmm.
And we just saw the local report on Facebook, and we just got some rain this afternoon. And
that's great.
Looks like they got a handle on the fire. It's
good.
But they're not talking about evacuation anymore and things like that.
Oh, good thing.
Oh, yeah. I am so happy. Here's a trivia question for you. I got out the champagne of beers, which is...
Oh, my goodness. Is it your Bud Light Lime?
No, it's not. But this is good trivia. What is the champagne of beers? That was actually their logo, their mantra.
No, I have no idea.
It is actually, anybody know out there let me see if anybody's come on yet here on our chat, on our comments here. No, nobody's come on yet. It's a little too early. It's actually my big can of Miller High Life. It actually says and it says that if you folks who are watching.
The champagne of beers. Oh,
the champagne of beer.
Interesting. Okay.
It's a cheap beer, but it's a drinkable beer. It's not bad. But what do you drink? You got your Molson or Moosehead out there?
I've got tonight. We were drinking Belle Gueule.
Say that again. I don't.
Yeah. So Belle Gueule, that's the maker, and these were special beers. They went to get German recipes, I believe.
Okay.
So they were making it here, but with German recipes.
Okay. Well, if you think about beer, we'll talk about beer for a minute. I want to talk about business and marketing and stuff, though. And hi, Rick. I see you joined us too. What are the names of all the big breweries? I mean, Schlitz, Schmitz, Budweiser, Schaefer, Rheingold. What do all those names have in Pill? Oh gosh. Paps. I'm trying to think of some. They're all German or Bavarian names.
Okay.
Yeah, the Germans. Have you ever been to Germany?
No. Well, yeah, I have actually. Okay. Cologne, but I didn't go past Cologne.
I've been to Germany. I know the two most important sentences to be able to say in German.
What are they?
Wo sind Sie, bleiben Sie mal, hab Sie ein Bier bitte.
I have no idea what that means.
I can say these two phrases in 5 different languages, basically. Where's the bathroom and can I have a beer, please?
Oh, yeah. Oh, those are really important.
¿Dónde está la cuarta de baño? Una cerveza, por favor. And
not necessarily in that order.
Not necessarily in that order. Very good. And everything. And una margarita sin sal.
Sin sal.
Without salt.
Love it.
Love it. Love it. Last beer was Michael York said. Oh, Michael York, famous actor, as I recall, right? Last beer I ever drank was a Miller High Life. I just go to the fridge. I have a secondary. You've made it in life. What is the definition of being prosperous?
Having a beer refrigerator.
A beer refrigerator. You got it,
boss man. Good, everything good.
There was some foreshadowing in there.
I'm going to just bring my computer. I forgot my computer out on the top. So I'm going to get my computer and right back.
Oh, okay. See you in a while, Rick. And here is my my cowboy glass. You can't see it. This is a cowboy glass.
Oh, just above the foam.
Yeah. And we got a set of these in Wyoming. Colorado is not far from Wyoming, and my son lives in Wyoming. Both my kids went to college there. And I got these, we're a cowboy state here. It's not unusual to go into a supermarket or something and see somebody with a cowboy hat, maybe a little instrument on his side, here. You're in cowboy country. Oh, we got a Curtis here even. How you doing, Curtis?
I'm doing good, Claude. How are you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm doing okay. You guys all sound like New York. You know how you know a New Yorker? They say, "How you doing?" That's pure New York. Absolutely. Am I the only?
Is that Neil on?
What's that?
That's Neil. You on?
Yeah, I'm here. What's
That's
up,
awesome.
Curtis?
Good to see you again, brother.
Good to see you.
It's okay. So somebody asked me an interesting question the other day. Said, "Claude, are you happy?" It's not a question I get very often. How do you think you should respond to a question like that?
Tell the truth. I mean, it's not. Yeah. He wasn't asking how you doing. He was asking, are you happy?
Yeah, that's pretty correct.
It's an interesting question. Speaking of happy guys, my friend Michael Buckles from Atlanta, Georgia, is on here. Awesome. How you doing, Michael? Michael York. He drinks. He's drinking Miller High Life. John Moore is here. Thank you, John. John showed us a couple beers there and everything. And well, if I'm famous, I've not gotten any money for it. I believe a famous British actor is named Michael York, as I recall. Am I right? Somebody Google that for me, Michael York. I do believe there is an actor of that name. Anyway, so I said happy. What is happy? I'll tell you what I am happy. I'm one of the happiest guys. You know, for me, all I ever wanted was the cable bill to be paid. My main goal when I was younger was to be financially comfortable. I don't know if I want to use the word financially free. What did that mean? Not to worry about money. You guys ever worry about, anybody out there ever worry about money before in their life?
Yeah, I have.
I've been there. You know what worrying about money is? When you can't sleep. Have you ever had a time? I can sleep. I put my head on the pillow. Man, I'm out in 13 seconds. I'm out. I'm just out. Okay. My wife has trouble sleeping. She's a little envious of me with that ability, being able to sleep. But when you have money worries in your life and you go to bed thinking of money, you wake up in the middle of the night taking that little sojourn to the bathroom and thinking about money, and you get up in the morning, it overwhelms your life, doesn't it? And kind of my goal was just to never have to worry about money again. So that's what made me happy at one time in my life. Today, I'm grateful. I'm healthy. My kids are healthy. My wife's healthy. And the cable bill is still paid. I'm doing something I love. I'm never going to I'm going to be hopefully doing what I do till my last day. I think part of your enjoyment of life is doing something you love, not just something to put mac and cheese on the table. What do you guys think about this?
Well, you better. Oh yeah. I mean, if you're going to be doing it forever, so to speak, might as well enjoy it.
When your work is part of your passion, it's never a 4-letter word. How many people do jobs just because they have to? They have responsibilities, bills, family, everything, and they're doing a job they hate. And I often talk about. I remember I had corporate jobs back east for a very big corporation, and they were nice people and everything like that. But I didn't like it. I used to sit in my car in traffic all the time, and I said, "Is this what life is all about?" Mm-hmm. And it's like, can you imagine if you can make a good living? And well, that's why we all love and talk about real estate and sales and marketing here all the time. Can you imagine if you can make a living doing something you enjoy? Do you guys ever get the feeling on a Sunday afternoon around 4:30? You know what I'm talking about here? At 4:30, and you start saying, "Oh shoot, I'm gonna have to go to work on. I got to get up tomorrow and go to work." Do you guys ever have that?
Absolutely.
Nope.
I used to.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, my friend, who else is here? John Moore says that's my goal now. Deborah Murray. Hi, Claude. Happy Friday. Happy Friday to you, Deborah. What does Friday mean? What do we have for dinner on Friday? What is my favorite food? If you were trapped on a desert island and you only had one food to pick, Rick, what would it be?
Pizza.
Thai food.
Thai food I like Thai food. Thai food is very interesting, but I don't know if I'd want it every night.
Every night, yeah, you're right on there.
Oh my God.
That's all you had to eat. If I had to be trapped on an island, pizza, man. I think
Absolutely.
what is good pizza. Do you ever go to YouTube and watch some of the pizza videos on there? You want something great? Go to some of the the food videos on YouTube are fantastic. There's Mark Wiens, there's Mike Chen.
Yeah,
there's,
depends who.
Depends who. Yeah. Do you ever see some of these guys on the YouTube channel? They have millions of followers on the food channels on YouTube. Millions. You wonder why these guys do it? Do you know they get paid for that, right? I've talked about that previously.
Well, food's a good industry for that because, well, everybody's eating.
I always wondered though, some of these guys go to third world countries and they eat street food, if you know what I mean. I don't know. I'm a little nervous about street food in third world countries. Is that just a prejudice of mine, or?
Well, you got to find a vendor that you trust.
Yeah, somebody with a mask and gloves. Maybe you remember what was that one movie, Airport, and they had the giant prophylactics over their bodies before they got comfortable. It was one of the airport movies. Oh, Naked Gun.
Naked Gun. Oh,
Naked Gun, that airport. that was it. Absolutely. You're happy helping people living a blessed life. Thank you, Deborah. What a nice thing to say. Thank you.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I love what I do. I look forward to it. Monday is like a Friday to me. We do our group calls on Monday for 1 hour on Zoom. Questions, role plays. This particular Monday, we talked about Facebook, and I wanted to touch on that for a minute. Because I talk a lot to people. A lot of people come to me about marketing. In fact, I had some consultations today, and marketing came up. And one young lady spoke about marketing. She said she was spending $100 a week on Google AdWords, $400 a month. Okay, $400 a month. That's
not too bad.
$100. That's $5,000. That's a lot of money. So the number, what do you think was the first question I asked her about? And this conversation is going to be about ROI, return on investment. What do you think the first question I asked her is? Spending $400 a month.
How many people called you?
Yeah.
Right. Absolutely.
And I think she said she was getting about 8 people responding. Out of that 8, 4 were really quality, or what we call warm or lukewarm calls. So literally, what's the value of a prospect to her? $100 a prospect. Do you ever think about stuff like that?
Mm-hmm.
How valuable is a prospect? I mean, to me, $100 a prospect, can we do better? I mean, on one side of me, who cares if it costs $100, but you make $1,000? You're making a 90% profit for your 10% investment. That's not bad math.
Not bad.
Absolutely not. But $100 a prospect, can we do it? Can we get prospects? Can we get prospects without spending that much money? What do you guys think?
I think that's what we're getting to today.
That's where I'm leading to. And here, I'm going to share a screen and share a little with you guys. I do exclusively social media marketing. Why? I spend about 30 to 60 minutes a day on it. I get quality leads every day. I get people scheduling and things like that, or people calling me, making me offers, buyers, sellers, investors. And and we talked a lot about this on Monday, putting out what I call compelling content consistently. Here's what goes wrong. Why most people fail with social media marketing. They do one piece of content, one podcast, one blog, one couple pictures in Instagram, one YouTube video, and then they don't do it again for another a week or month or months. And here's the downside on it. It doesn't cost anything except your time, but you got to be creative enough to do it consistently. If you do it just once every now and then, it won't work. And that's where it gets tough. And then what was it, Monday, Neil? Somebody was saying, I think it was Philip or somebody was saying, I I'll write out a script. I'll do it. I'll get frustrated. I'll do it over and over again. I'll spend 2-3 hours on it.
Yeah.
Jimmy.
Jimmy G. Oh my gosh. Yeah. You want to get to a point where you do it. Anything you do more often enough, repetitively, you can get pretty good at. And I usually, what I do is I take my famous little composition book here. I write in this every day, notes, things to remember, and everything with my good little Sharpie. This is my pre-computer computer here. I write stuff down in a notebook, ideas, scribbles, notes, things to do today. Do you guys ever do a things to do list, by the way? Does anybody here do that besides me? Where you write down at the beginning of the day the stuff you want to get accomplished?
I do.
How good does that feel? Rick, you don't need a face mask for this show.
No, actually, I'm at the grocery store now.
How good does it feel when you go
It
down?
feels good when you accomplish.
I'm sorry, Rick. Go ahead.
His connection's choppy.
Yeah. Rick? Okay, we lost Rick.
It's those concrete walls.
Yeah. What are you going to do? My question is, how good does it feel? Do you guys get a feeling, euphoric almost, when you're checking off, when you're crossing out all those things to do? You know, the garbage things, the forms you got to fill out, the things you got to mail, the thing, for those of you who still use the post office, by the way. Okay. I have to actually text my kids. I have to text them and nag them to go to the post office to pick up a gift card, or mom made some cookies or something for them. They don't. Why don't millennials go to the post office?
That's what Amazon's for.
That's what Amazon's for, right? I once asked this question at a public speaking event I was at, and a real young guy, 21 years old, he said, "What's a post office?" So a lot of different things, but I love checking off that list, and when I complete the list, it's great.
6 of them.
Absolutely. What else do we have here? Have to watch the taco stands in Mexico. Oh yeah, they're all over the place there. After they chase the flies off the meat. It's true. I'm not.
I know. Yeah.
I also live in San Diego, and Tijuana's, stone's throw away. Absolutely. Craft beer pours. Cheers. Cheers there, craft beer pours, CBP. I'm probably drinking something beneath your taste buds right now. Old Miller High Life. But it's a good beer. I ran just to prove it. I ran today.
I don't need that. Thank you.
I ran 11 point. You can't see this, but I ran 11 and a half miles today between treadmill and outside. So I can guzzle a few of these down today. I paid the beer tax, as they say.
There you go.
There you go. I wanted to do a little bit of talk about marketing here for a second, just so while I'm guzzling beer, we actually do something. I'm going to share my screen here, and then I'm going to go. You guys tell me, can you see my YouTube screen right now?
Yes.
YouTube Studio. Okay. So when you're creating a video, and we talked about this in my group call, you make a video in Zoom and QuickTime, and any Apple has something called Photo Booth, and you can make it. And just to show you guys, if you can see this, here's a video I did a while back. I made this public. I have monetization on. That means that Google, or which owns YouTube, paid me on this. Look at all the views here on this one video. Can you guys see that? What does that say, guys?
260,000 views.
Okay, we were just talking about a young lady who spent $400 to get 4 quality leads. How many people do you? So when I do a video and I get 260,000 people, and I did this a couple of years ago, 184 comments. 2,200 likes, and it's also monetized. Okay, that's the big thing. That's the big thing. I get paid every time someone watches the video. I get a penny or something from YouTube. Here's a video I did with my buddy Joe McCall. 2011. Oh my gosh, I've been on here. 53,000 people have seen that video. And this is what I really wanted to show you guys. This is the important part. The first thing you got to have is a good title. Live Lease Purchase Sales Cold Call with Claude Diamond and Joe McCall. If those of you who don't know Joe, he's a real nice guy. He's in St. Louis, Missouri. He loves lease purchasing, talks a lot about it. I believe he also has a new book out there too. And so the title is real important. So anybody who types in lease purchase or Joe McCall or Claude Diamond, guess what? Guess where YouTube is going to send them? Right here. Next thing that's really important is your description. Okay, you've got it. Sometimes people read the description. First thing is title. Got to be a good title. Okay, you know, you don't want to title what to do with old yogurt in your refrigerator. That won't get many people. Okay, you want to put a description in there that maybe works off the title. A live lease purchase call like you have never heard before. The Gut Sales Training Method and teaches live cold calls, how to give good phone and sales role playing, lease purchasing, social marketing. Get a free copy. What do we call that, Neil or Rick? What do we call that when we give something away for free?
Incentive.
Incentives. Very, very. Some people call it a call to action. Give something away for free, and then have the link here, so that people can people can go to that link. And then I have more information here. I answer my own phone. I have my Skype, my web page, my Facebook, my Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn, Pinterest, Instagram, Tumblr. I have all my free social media in this one description box. And then on the very bottom, I have another incentive. Schedule a free mentoring session with Claude and watch the magic happen. And I have my link here. Anybody can go to my webpage and schedule that free link. The next thing you want to do is visibility. And I'm going to try to get this over here. Okay, you want to make this public. There we go. You get choices. Do you want to make it private? No one will. Private means you only want a select audience. Maybe you have a private group of clients. Unlisted means no particular category. Members only, also a select area. I always use public, and I usually like to schedule things. So you can click on the schedule and you can pick the date. You can actually make a video today. Say you've made 3-4 videos, but you don't want them all on the same day, August 29th. Say you'd like them in another month. Say you'd like them sometime in September or something like that. And you know that most of the people in your time zone look for videos around 1:30. You can pick that, and then you can select the time zone you're in. I'm in the mountain time. Okay, so you want to keep it public. And schedule it also. And and then you have your playlists. I have a lot of different playlists. My latest videos, real estate training, success and mentoring. I use a lot of my top videos, lease purchase, sales training. I can pick all the different video lists or playlists that I think the video will be pertinent to. And then I just click done. And then they have an end of screen where you can put in a link or you can put in a call to action. Go to my webpage, get a free book. You can also insert what is called like a card, like a business card in there. Now, next thing, a picture's worth 1,000 words. So sometimes what you want to do is put in your own picture. And we talked about this on Monday also on my group call. I'll go to Google. I'll pick a non-copyrighted word. And I'll pick it. If I wanted to change the picture here, I can select which one. YouTube actually tells you or selects pictures for you, but you can insert your own picture if you want. Is a picture worth 10,000 words? Do you think picture, how many of you guys out there, when you're searching for a video or something, the picture influences you?
Sure does.
Oh, yeah,
Absolutely, it does.
Now, here's where it gets a little tricky. YouTube, there's been a lot of new federal law about whether or not it's the videos for kids, meaning if it's adult humor, adult language, things like that. If it's strictly made for children, you're in a children's business or something, you make say you write children's books, then you would click the yes. But for most part, I'd say click no. Now, here's the most important part. These are called the tags. They used to call them meta tags. These are when someone searches for a word, are they going to get to your page, to your Google channel? So you've got my webpage deals with marketing. I also branded my name. My name is trademarked. So some people search for my name. Some people like wholesale real estate, cold calls, mentoring, real estate lease purchase, persuasion. Since this video has Joe McCall in it, I put his in there. Sales methods, sales coach, live training, prospecting, real estate leads. Real important. And then you have to click, and because when people search, Google algorithms are set up. So if you type in the word lease purchase on the top here, will they find your page? Will they go to your page? So some people leave this blank. It kind of defeats the whole purpose here. So we're going to click save, and then Google does all its little work and saves it for you. And then let's just go to the web. Now here's I guess one of the most important.
You want it?
By the way, this was a live call I did. Got a lot. It brings me in leads all the time. One good video can really bring you in leads and develop a good following too, by the way. You want to go to the share button here. Can you guys see this screen?
Sure can.
Yeah. So say I want to share this with my friends at Facebook. Okay. All I've got to do is click on Facebook, and it goes right in there. And then live, and I'll put in something in there, live sales. Whoops. Live sales call. I could spell tonight. Live sales call with a close. I put that in there, and it goes into my news feed down here. Click post to Facebook, and now it's in there. And I can do this with Twitter, Pinterest, Dig, Blogger, LinkedIn, Tumblr. I can email it to people. Just click on this link. So if you have a database, I use MailChimp, by the way. You can do that, or you can just copy it, and you can post it. Here, I'll go into my Skype group here. I have a private Skype group. And I'll write in here, fun video. And boom. Now all the people in my Skype group. This is the kind of stuff you guys can do. Just making a simple video. Just like this, and get all those leads. Any questions about this, guys, that I can answer for you?
Yeah, sure. One of the things I was wondering is if you get any real estate leads.
Yes, I get people call me who want to sell properties, sell contracts, who have a deal, don't know how to do the deal. Look at all the subscribers I have. Almost 7,000 subscribers. I have, I don't even know. I think I have about 1,100 videos. Look at all those videos I've done. Sometimes I put them into parts. The Max Chronicles I did, part 1, part 2, part 3, part 4. Okay, so people, why do I do things in segments, like to be continued on a soap opera? So if someone likes the first one, guess what happens?
They keep clicking.
They're waiting
They
to
keep
watch
watching.
the second one. Absolutely.
They do that. Do you see the pictures I'm using? I got these from Google, copyright free. Bad sales and marketing advice. I got this guy, schlocky looking sales guy. The pregnant pause. That was a hard one to find, but I did. Stop and go sales techniques. How to find your sales mentor. The rules of success. The rules of the success rule of 5. Bloopers and outtakes. That was a fun one. How to sell a bacon, lettuce, tomato sandwich on a fresh bagel. I think I got 163 views on that. Okay. All different kinds of things. Sometimes I'll take a segment from a group call, just maybe 1 or 2 minutes on that, and they just go on and on. Look at all that. So let's get out of all this here and go back to the regular page. And let's stop the screen share. That's the marketing I do. Was that helpful? Did I give you a more of a organic look at what I do and how I do it?
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. I spend every day a little bit of time on that. It doesn't, you don't have to do YouTube videos. Some people do podcasts. They love doing podcasts and doing interviews all the time. I love podcasts. I listen to podcasts every day. I've got some favorite ones I listen to. I'm addicted to podcasts. I love them. There's some great ones out there too. Absolutely. Deborah Murray says, Joe is great. Yes, book is REI simple. Thank you, Deborah. Short stories, case studies, sales, I think. Okay.
Yes.
Very good. Rick, we got you back. We lost you in the stream. Curtis, show that handsome face, man. All we see is your high school. All we got is your high school graduation picture. So to me, marketing, you could be the smartest guy in the room. I've met people so much smarter than me, but they can't, and they spend a fortune. Some people spend thousands of dollars a month on marketing.
Right.
Okay, and listen, there's nothing wrong with the other kind of marketing. I do everything unconventional. Okay. I don't want to do anything that's the status quo. And there's people who spend money on mojo dialers and mailers and things like that. Nothing wrong with that. If you got a good mailer and you got a good list and it's working for you, that's great. But the big problem for most people is conversion.
Conversion, right?
Yeah. Can you get on that phone and qualify and maybe even close the prospect in the first phone call? And I'm talking about real estate here. Okay. Can you close or get maybe a tentative commitment or get a contract, or at the least another appointment, or at the worst, which can be the best, is fire the prospect. Get off the phone with a guy. Do you guys ever fire your prospect?
Haven't done it.
Are we free consultants? Are we supposed to just get on the phone, call people, be subservient, and just give them free information all day long? Is that what our life is about? How boring is that?
Not.
You guys ever get the feeling like you're a broken record sometimes? You feel like you're saying the same thing over and over again all the time?
Well, it's always the same. Well, it's the same thing.
It is.
You're buying real estate.
Everybody buys into the whole script. You got to have a script. As long as you go by the script. I actually listened to an individual today. I won't call any names. That's like, hey, there's no point. Call 100 people. As long as you get at least one person to commit out of that 100, you're doing fine just using this script. And I'm like, why would I want to get 99 rejections?
Oh, God. Let's be honest. Can we all be honest? Let's all have a drink first. Alcohol makes me even more truthful. Let's have a drink of our Miller High Life. Or I'm the only guy drinking tonight. It's Friday. I love Friday nights, seriously. But Curtis, you brought up a great point. Thank you. Being totally honest, I can't stand that much rejection. I can't do that redundant phone calls. And when you do get somebody on the phone and saying, hi, how are you today? Just reaching out. I wanted to talk to you about your property. Can I have 3-4 minutes of your time? No. Click. This is a family show, but in all total honesty, sometimes I don't want to feel like shit all day long because I'm sensitive. I cry at Disney movies. I don't want rejection, man. It's true. Yeah, I'm just being as when you get old, does everybody have an old grandma or an aunt who always says the crazy shit at Thanksgiving dinner? Okay. She's got the blue hair, but it's supposed to be white, but somehow they get the colors wrong. And that's me now. I can't. I want to be so honest that I can't stand. I love this business, but I can't stand making a lot of phone calls and getting people either talking down to me like I'm a little kid and they're my parents saying, "Did you do your homework?" I don't like feeling like that. Or they're using me. They're manipulating. Did you ever get manipulated by a prospect? How's that feel?
Not good.
No. What do we mean when I say manipulated? Do you know what I mean?
They're trying to take like the knowledge and advantage of you. And
sure. Did you ever get a prospect that
at the end they say no?
Yeah. Did you ever get a prospect? Oh, this is great information. Could I just have a minute of your time? I just got a couple of questions how to do this lease purchase deal. I had someone like that this week. He called me first on Monday. Then he called me on Wednesday. I decided on Monday there was nothing there. Then he calls me again on Wednesday. Oh, let me hear. Let's do a quick role play here. Neil, how you doing, buddy? Quick phone call. Listen, I'm sorry to bother you. I know you're a busy guy. You were so great to me on Monday. I just have one or two quick questions for you, buddy.
Oh, yeah. I remember speaking with you. Yeah. So, but I can't remember what conclusion did we get to?
Well, I'm doing this one deal on my grandmother's house. She passed away. It came out of probate, and I'm just calling you. I need help with a contract here. I was wondering if you could send me one of your contracts. You have lease purchase or wholesale real estate contracts, right?
Well, that's a great question. So I'm assuming you're wanting to make some money. You've got a deal that you're working on? Oh,
yeah. Grandma left me her house. It's free and clear, but I just don't know how to do the contracts. And, my attorney, he wanted like $5,000 for that contract. And you were such a nice guy on Monday. I thought I'd call you up. Maybe you could help me. You're such a great guy.
Well,
what do we
yeah.
You see off the role play. You see the manipulation with the stroking?
Yeah.
Question: do prospects have a system in sales?
So this is what he was doing?
Yeah. Yeah.
Was he a student?
Did you handle it like a pro? Did you handle it like a true gut salesman?
Yeah, I charged him. I said, this is what it's going to cost you, because it took me a long time. I had to go to 4 years of law school to learn how to make a contract, and I'd love to help you. Why don't you go to your attorney? Well, he's too expensive. I said, I am too. I said, but you're doing this deal. You got your grandmother's house for free. You've got all this equity in it. What's the big deal about spending a little bit of money to have a good contract that'll keep you out of court, that'll protect your interest and your investment in grandma's home? Maybe that's not worth it. What do you think? And you always turn a question into a
question.
You turn it around. And that's how you close people. They have to see the value, don't they?
Sure do.
So can we turn, pardon the expression, chicken shit into chicken salad once in a while?
Oh, once in a while. Fire them.
Absolutely, once in a while. So that's kind of, I love getting on the phone, but I don't want to be manipulated. I don't want to be controlled. Why are we in business, gentlemen?
Make money today.
Can I have an amen from everybody, even the folks listening out there? We're in business to make money. I know most people do business honestly, ethically. They want to make a reasonable profit. That's capitalism. There's nothing wrong with that. As long as you're giving good value, you're doing business the right way. I think a lot of people are scared to charge for their services. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely.
I agree. With that said, I have to go. Tonight is pizza night, and I have a 6:15 date.
Oh, yay!
Yay!
Pizza. What kind of pizza?
A beautiful cheese, 4-cheese pizza. Okay, this is sacrilege. I'm a New Yorker. Pizza is like a religion. So the best thing I can do in the mountains of Colorado is buy frozen pizza. So I got a 4-cheese pizza with fresh pepperoni chopped on it. And this is where it's going to make you guys sick. I only have one fault in my life. I love anchovies. It's my only downside. And so listen, everybody, salute. L'chaim, I'm prosit. Have a great weekend, a safe weekend. Glenn Tuttle, hello. Sean, good to see you. Everybody have a good weekend. Take care. Remember, nobody deserves success more than you good people. Take care. Drink your Miller High Life.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Claude. And hey, Curtis, next time, turn your camera on. Love to see you again.
Yeah, Curtis, don't be shy, dude.
And Claude, that's my junior high pick, not my high school.
Okay. Good way to end the program. Take care, everybody.
All right.
Thanks for joining us. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.